that came in and is going to take care of those little puppies over the next few weeks.
They're ready for their new life. Let's go.
Do this. It's an amazing journey and so many people that got involved, and I got to be that little through line that got to transport them, right, and just be a part of their lives for a day. It's something that I won't forget. I get to carry these wonderful dreams with me forever.
Pulaski Kirker sponsors this paid ad for legal services and is responsible for legal services. If you or a loved one have taken Homerun and have serious vision problems,
call 1-800-943-3062.
You may be entitled to compensation. Homerun is prescribed to treat bladder pain and has been linked.
Able to receive a Medicare Advantage plan with 0 copays, 0 deductible, and even a 0 monthly premium regardless of your income.
Call 1-800-332-0871. Call now.
Surgery.
It's really exciting to be able to move forward with my new valve.
Now healthy again, he's a speaker and advocate for what's known as transition of care, encouraging other young patients to find adult heart specialists.
Just pay separate fee, and we'll even ship it to you free. This is a TV-only offer that is not available on Amazon, so call or click now.
Call 1-800-658-0758. That's 1-800-658-0758. Or visit getcupcall.com. So call 1-800-658-0758 now.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. Which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall.
Right. Shop Red Wing shoes, crafted for protection and purpose-built. Experience peace of mind with the security of an American-made Rhino safe. Schedule your feed delivery so it arrives when and where you need it. Visit Southern States of Milford for everything you need and want.
Important to you, such as my father, or losing a job, getting sick, or losing your sense of certainty, which is so common these days. And finally, we'll talk about the fear of death dragons that are always with us. Taming these dragons will help you live a more present, happy life.
In the program materials, we also have information on the abandoned, invisible, and insignificant dragons. This is one of Daniel's dragons.
Office. It's cured on the farm, it's cured in the grocery store, it's cured in your kitchen and in your pantry. That's where you cure these diseases, and I want you to understand how powerful it is. And the reason you might not be hearing this from your doctor is not their fault. They didn't learn about it in medical school, and they've never seen it. And they said, well, it doesn't really work. You know, yeah, you can lose a little weight, maybe you'll help your blood sugar a little bit, but it's not that powerful. And it's like I would say to you, if I gave you 1 milligram of aspirin for...
There's no said no running, but she didn't say anything about skipping.
Hey, come on. Wait, kangaroo?
Yes. Check it. Hour hand on the 6, minute hand on the 1. Auto beats Olive at 6:01 at night.
It's not 6:01.
Really?
When you're counting minutes, each number stands for 5 minutes. The minute hand is on the 1.
So it's 6:05.
Let's go.
Cookie!
I can see and I can feel great value in preserving this building as it is.
Any credit card debt? Do you own a home? Do you want to own your home outright? Do you have kids? Do you want to leave money to your kids? They should be asking you every possible question, everything in your life, because they have to know who you are as a person before they can invest your money for you. Here's what you really need to understand about finding an advisor. You should never talk yourself into trusting anyone. ever. When going to see a financial advisor, if it doesn't feel right,
For example, you'll see the widening of the sulci, the valleys between the various ridges on the surface of the brain. These widen and fill up with fluid. It's just representing a loss of tissue. The ventricles, spaces that are filled with fluid.
To your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
My name is Agent Olive. This is my partner, Agent Otto. This is Emmy Noter. But back to Otto and me. We work for an organization.
Anywhere. You're watching WRDE Coast TV, Delmarva's NBC station.
The Art League of Ocean City is offering a new scholarship to Worcester County seniors. How much students can receive and where to apply. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is officially in use when Delaware hopes to receive more doses.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV. Your local news at 11 starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Chandler Parr, and welcome to WRDE News at 11. The Art League of Ocean City announced a new scholarship that will be awarded annually to a Worcester County high school senior. The recently created Sidney M. Beckstead Scholarship for the Arts will give $5,000. Eyes are still clear and that cold is still with us, but will it stick around for much longer? Meteorologist Alex Seymour joins us now with a first look at your first alert weather forecast. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening, Chandler. Well, yeah, it's still a pretty chilly night out there, and we're going to be dealing with this cold for a couple more days before some real spring-like warmth begins to move into the area as we head towards the middle of the week. Today, we saw highs only warm into the mid-40s. We saw a high around 45 degrees this afternoon in Georgetown, 45 in Cambridge, 46 in Salisbury, and 46 degrees also in Ocean City. That high of 45 in Georgetown, about 6 degrees below the average high of 51 degrees, and well below the record high, which is set back in 1976, of 79 degrees. We'll be getting closer to that as we head towards the middle of the week with highs warming up into the 70s. Not quite yet, though. We're still talking about some very chilly temps down into the 20s and 30s this evening. It's down to 30 degrees in Cambridge, 30 in Laurel. You're sitting at 29 in Georgetown, 35 degrees in Rehoboth Beach, Selbyville.
Home with TrueCar.
Hi, Daddy. How was your day?
Same old grind, sweetie. How about you?
Mwah, it was good. Do you know what? I have a surprise for you.
Chinese food?
No, it's much better than that. Come on into the den.
¿Sabes lo que quieren realmente?
Debemos responder.
Gracias, Pita Melark, por estas revelaciones sobre el verdadero sinsajo.
Oye, ¿no viste su aparición?
Vi a un cobarde.
No tienes idea de lo que le están haciendo.
Yo jamás hubiera dicho lo que él dijo.
Pero pónganme la de Ángela Aguilar, que también está preparando para regresar a los escenarios. La verdad es que también es una atleta arriba del caballo.
Qué pánico.
Lo que le enseñó el abuelo,
creció
la abuela,
con el jaripeo,
¿no?
todo este tema, pero qué miedo.
Ve nomás, arriba de un caballo, y es una chava que tiene 17. ¿Imaginan el éxito que le espera en los próximos años a esta muchacha?
Se va a convertir en...
Check your free credit scores at Credit Karma.
I can't help it if I'm popping, see them watching.
Mi patrulla ha sido capturada.
Looks like they continue down.
Listo!
Looking at you, kid.
I dig it.
That felt pretty great.
We
We continue the countdown with the top 10 times you may have gone too big with number 8. That time was just way too big for the two of you. That was number 8. Up, for lacking any. That time, a boy who's just happy to be here.
Every time we pre-waste up to 20 gallons. Let's skip the rinse. Finish Quantum.
Looks. Hold out in the night. Well, she ain't going back to her family, that's for certain. She took off the way that arrow's pointing.
Well, maybe you ought to follow her?
How should I know?
That he was the coordinators of these crimes, especially committing murder against jewelers and contract to kill people. So Alejo was our target.
So far, they have nothing solid. Mario Ramirez restore, crashing.
Fantastic goal from Lewandowski, but great work from Sané down the right.
Everything checked automatically for offside, and nothing wrong there. Lewandowski now 11 off the record for a single season set by Gerd Müller back in 1971-72, and so many of us thought that would never, simply never be beaten, but the way he's going, Lewandowski just might. But a yellow card here received by Robert Lewandowski.
What's going on? What is that?
We thought you might need this.
That better not be a box of condoms again. I didn't even use the old one.
No, you're gonna use this. Oh, God. Congratulations.
Becky, we have to let you go. I'm really sorry about this, kiddo. Corporate wants us to reduce our overhead. We're having to make big cuts, and they want me to hire a senior producer with more business experience to manage the contraction of the show.
But wait a second, you told them that you can't do that, right? Because I've been here so long and I've worked so hard.
Hey, Dad, guess what?
Good job.
Can we do this one? We can do this pose, ready?
Now, more than ever, with rates at historic lows, home has new meaning. Home means everything.
You need a loan? Daddy.
We'll have the coverage you need. You can enjoy treasured moments with the grandkids like this.
Cool car. Can I ride?
Yeah, in about 50 years.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
This is Kansas, and this is Country Crock. We start with farm-grown ingredients, slow churn in the middle of the country. We've also been at the middle of tables for generations. No matter where your table is.
We want to be sure to remind you to keep it here on CBS for a full day of hoops action. Up next, 8th-ranked Alabama visits Georgia. Then it's the battle for L.A. UCLA and USC will clash, and the winner keeps its Pac-12 title hopes alive. Back to the highlights now. Clemson hosting Pittsburgh. Panthers have dropped 8 of 10 after starting 8-2.
Yeah, Clemson's getting their legs back. They've had a couple ups and downs, some COVID pauses. You see Alan Dawes making a couple of three-pointers. That put him up. And then, hello, Newman. John Newman III getting a long inbounds pass for the slam. Jonathan Bear is also going to score inside, but give Pittsburgh credit. They fought back here. Now they're only down by a deuce at halftime.
SEC, South Carolina visiting Kentucky.
Oh, what's going on with those Kentucky Wildcats? Up and down, the season is gone. Brandon Boston knocks down that three. When they shoot the ball, they can win basketball games. There's Jalen McCreary on the others.
Rich chocolate candy, creamy caramel. So delicious.
That's how Rolo!
Heartburn takes you by surprise. Fight back fast.
Tonight on WBOC News at 10 on Fox 21.
New recommended changes to be introduced to better secure the U.S. Capitol. And the state of Maryland breaks a single-day vaccination record.
And we're on a nice warming trend. Your 7-day temperatures are coming up.
Covering all of Delmarva, this is WBOC News at 10 on Fox 21.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sydney Whitfield. This is WBOC.
All right, Delmarva, we're looking at those temperatures right around 30 degrees right now, but it is going to be a cold night as those lows do settle to the mid-20s. So right now in Cambridge, we're looking at 36 degrees, 33 into Dover, 36 in Rehoboth Beach, as well as Assateague. There's that clear sky or plenty of stars for us. And we're really just seeing a few high thin clouds in the surrounding areas, like in New Jersey, maybe even some lake effect snow up towards upstate New York. But of course, that's going to be staying there and staying clear for us. And you know what? We are going to see more of that sunshine come tomorrow. Basically, if you like today, tomorrow is going to be the same thing. But we are in the midst of a nice warming trend starting on Monday. The breakdown of those temperatures coming up.
More news and weather still ahead on the news at 10. A few anticipated sequels delayed again, and Kevin Hart's new drama Fatherhood lands at Netflix and partners with the Obamas. Entertainment is next.
Your classic hit station. Listen to 107.1 The Duck.
Brings you the Genius Guide to Love.
Awkward silence, no touching, somebody's having date night.
Always play it cool.
Sex at work? Leave it alone, that's my girlfriend. Who just had sex with me at work.
And good chemistry is a must.
Amy Bernadette Penny. Amy Bernadette Penny.
He's never gonna stop doing that, is he?
I'm hoping to put his love of repetition to good use someday.
The Big Bang Theory, 5 nights a week.
Weeknights at 7 on Fox 21.